Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm going on a bit of a retail therapy mission now. It's an afternoon. I've got the train into Cardiff and guess where I'm going first? Ikea. I'm going to go and get a hot dog and chips, which I don't normally do, but I just fancy it today. So there are a number of retail outlets in this particular area. There's an Ikea for sure, definitely. There's a B&M. There's a Home Bargains, and I'm not sure what else. One of my priorities today is to get a new shopping trolley, and I had one from Ikea that eventually broke. I do wear them out, as you might imagine, because I don't drive and everything goes in my shopping trolley. So the last one that I got from Ikea was my favourite one because it had a handle that could lift up and down, and you could make it quite long. And the one I had after that, the handle's just too short, and I end up kicking the trolley, you know, with my feet. So I put an extra bit of strap on it so I could sort of tug it along, but it doesn't work when it's full, really. So yeah, let's see if we can get one of those if they still sell them. But first things first, lunch. Little bit of a breeze, as you can see. So I went for a veggie dog. They did also have a plant dog option and obviously regular meat. The plant dog would have been 90p, this was 60p. We've got fries as well. And a white coffee from the machine, and that came to £2.50. Rather disappointing, there are no seats. You're kind of expected to stand up, and well, I'm going to go and find somewhere to sit, even if it's on a bench somewhere outside. I found a nice little bench, there's nobody here. I'm round the back of the escalator. A small land is here, a child creche bit. This is very nice. I've got mustard and ketchup in it. I really like the veggie dog. There didn't seem to be any little pots for ketchup and mustard, so I just sort of dolloped it on there since I was leaving the area. And the coffee is very hot. I've just gone for a white coffee. I've devoured that hot dog thingy. It was really nice. I don't normally eat that sort of thing, to be honest. There were caraway seeds in it, I think that's what I could taste. I'm onto the fries now. Would have rather have dipped them in a dip rather than splodge it all over because they go soggy, but oh well, they're very good actually, in spite of all that. I have finished my food and given my hands a wash as well. I tell you what we could do with. What I think we could do with here is, if there's restaurants and cafes and things like this, especially big ones, you know, where there's a big shop or whatever, hand basins to wash your hands with actual water, just in the restaurant, you know, on the side somewhere, rather than having to go into the toilets to wash your hands. When I was in Portugal, in Albufeira, Pingo Doce restaurant, the supermarket restaurant there, they had that, and I just thought it was so civilised. But anyway, let's have a look for this shopping trolley. I really hope they still do them. It was absolutely years ago that I had one of these lifty handle shopping trolleys from here. Hey, I've got one of these. Well, I've got several. In fact, mine are not that colour. How much are they these days? £3. Bargain, honestly. I absolutely love mine. I call them the Soctopus. Little shoe rack there, very handy for making more space. I am going to have my daughter home from uni, and she has more shoes right now than I've ever owned in the whole of my life. I tell you, she has loads, so we'll see how we get on with that. But maybe I'll be back for a shoe rack. I see they still sell the old milk frothers for £1. Do you know, I've never had one of those, but friends of mine say they are absolutely brilliant. I was thinking about picking up a yellow bag. I thought I might get a little bit, you know, carried away, but they do have them dotted around all over the store, don't they? So maybe I'll wait and see if I actually get anything first. I love that display there, look, that's fantastic. I approve. There's been a lot of crashing and clunking coming from over there. It sounds like a percussion ensemble getting ready to rehearse. Got little steamers here to go in the top of your saucepan. Only £4 still. Tea towels, a pack of 4 for £2.50. That's quite a nice texture actually. I'm a bit fussy about my tea towel textures. I never seem to get them that I'm really happy with. Oh no, I don't like that one. No. But this is nice. Oh, so there it is. I don't need any. Yeah, they're nice. If I did need any, I would get those because the texture is just lovely. Oh, I've just been eating these things. I wonder if this is the exact same mustard and ketchup as you get in the cafe bit here. It's £1.95 for the mild mustard and £1.75 for the ketchup. Speaking of mustard, they've got mustard and dill sauce here. That's £1.50 for a jar like that. Goes well with salmon, apparently. This is a product they've sold for absolutely years and it hasn't changed. £3.50, such a bargain. I've gone through different garlic crushers or garlic presses in my time, and I still declare this to be the absolute best that I've ever had. And I replaced my posher, more expensive one with one of these in charity shop, the old one. And that was a very good decision. Worth every penny of the £3.50. These look like jar openers to me. Yeah, that's what they are. £2.50. Nice rubbery grip there. I could maybe do with something like that. Do you know, I'm going to get that because quite often I think, oh no, and I end up puncturing the lid and then sellotaping it back over again. So like, you know, break the vacuum on the seal or run it under hot water, and if that doesn't work, I end up puncturing it. So yes, this would be a useful addition to my household. I'm trying to work out what these are. Lid. Oh, it's got different things in it. Oh, it's a slicer, multi kind of shape and size slicer. Look, that's what that is. That looks fun, doesn't it? I'm not much of a one for getting things like this because I just think, well, why don't I just use a knife, because it'll clean so much more easily than those fiddly little blades. So I think at the time you save with cutting, you add back on when you're trying to clean it. So I'm not going to get it, but it does kind of look fun. I guess if you're feeding a massive family and you've got absolutely loads of chopping to do, then probably it would be more time efficient. But for me, there's only a maximum of 3 of us to chop up for, so it's just not that time consuming to do the chopping for me. But they're £5 fruit cutter. Oh, fruit cutter, that's what it's called. There we are. Sounds like the percussion ensemble starting up again. Right, I'm going to get one of these bags. I've got a feeling I'm going to put things in it. This is a type of grater I haven't seen before here. It's got 1 container, 2 graters and 1 lid. So it's a set of 4 pieces. It's a total of £4. So there's the container bit there at the bottom, as you see. And then you've got a fine grater here, a thick grater here, so these are interchangeable, and then a lid, so you can grate it straight into the container, store it in the fridge with the lid. You see, there's the picture of everything that's in there. That looks like a good deal if you're into getting that sort of thing. Oh no, I was umming and ahhing about these. At first when I saw them I thought, oh, what's the point in that? You can just flip the stuff in the pan. But actually ever since I've been chopping stuff up on my chopping boards and then picking the chopping board up, scraping the stuff in, trying to avoid the pepper pips and whatever else is on my chopping board that I don't want to put in, you know, bits that I've cut off the end of things. And look, it's £2.50. The idea is you put it on the edge of your chopping board and you just flick the stuff that's going to go into the pan straight in it. And I only really need 1. So I could share them with family members. They're going in. Impulse purchase. Number 2 going in. Oh, that's a very cute chopping board. That would be great for camping. £2? Are you kidding me? How is that £2? That'd be just the thing for cutting up 1 bit of fruit, wouldn't it? Oh my gosh, I'm feeling very impulsive today. Quite often I'm washing up a whole chopping board just because I've cut up 1 tiny thing to put in my yoghurt in the morning. Oh, I think I'm actually going to get it. The thing is, when it's £2, you think, oh, it's only £2. It does add up though, doesn't it? But even so, it's going in. Going in. If I go camping, I'll take it. Not that I go camping very often, but I have been thinking about it more and more lately. Oh, look at these nice mixing bowls. Only £1. They're plastic, cheap and cheerful, but perfectly formed. They've got these 1 litre measuring jugs for £1 as well. They look perfectly good in every way. What I find with this sort of jug is if you put stuff in it that's like fatty, like I quite often mix Bisto or something like that in it and put it in the dishwasher, and I don't know, it changes the plastic permanently forever and I can't scrub it off. I don't know what it is about Ikea, but they always seem to come up with good ideas that are obvious but nobody thought of it before. How good to have a mixing bowl with a pouring spout on that there. So much more convenient for getting stuff out. And likewise this one. This one's £8. We've got a little pouring spout there. It's really handy. Aye, what's this? £1.50. Oh, these are great. It's a brush that you can put washing up liquid in and give things a good scrub. I like to clean my bath with things like this. I am going to put one in the bag. I absolutely love these mix and match food storage solutions. I've got at home these kind of lids and the Pyrex dishes. I absolutely love them. Mine aren't as shallow as that, but that would be really handy for just like single portions of cooked food, you know, if you cook too much. Oh, look at this. This is kind of fun as well. It's a chopping board. How much is that one, I wonder? £12. You put something underneath it and you flick it into it underneath. Look, that's kind of fun. A little bit higher up for you as well to do your chopping. Nice and sturdy and stable with those legs there. I don't have this sort of lid. They've got bamboo lids. Look, I wonder how they seal. They've got rubber around them. I think they might do. Hang on. God, blimey. It's very stiff to get out open. Unless it's just because it's a display. No, they have it. Yeah, so they've got little, not rubber, but silicone seals around the edge. I presume that could come off and be washed. So they're good and airtight. Nice. So the lid is £3. They've got those in round as well, look. The deeper ones like this for £3. The shallow ones like this for £2.50. God, it just makes me want to fill my house up with them. And look at these lids here. I wonder what they feel like because they're all vacuum packed. I can't tell. It says it's silicone in the description, so if the Pyrex isn't your thing, they have got plastic alternatives to these as well. Good sturdy reusable plastic. Oh, they've got great big ones here. Look at the size of that. That's for if you've got a big family, I guess, and you've done like a whole big batch of food to serve later. Very good. And these great lids that come with it. So these lids are £3. The containers are £3.50. Cute little bowls for £1.50. Just simple, lovely and shiny. I'm not doing very well at finding my trolley, am I? I'm getting awfully sidetracked. Ta-da! Look what I found. I suddenly stopped looking around at everything and just went until I found the trolley. So they're £27. Ha ha ha, that's what I'm talking about, because that other one was just too low for me. Yes, here we go. I'm definitely going to get it. It folds down very small, look, because here they are to buy. That's just the display model down there. Oh, I've got to assemble it. Oh, what a pain, because I need to do that today, really, because I want to put my shopping in it that I get today. So hopefully I don't need any tools for anything. I'll have a little check. So it's a funny little doer-upper. Let me just put the camera down a minute. It's a bit different. Look, you do it up like that. With my other one, quite often I overfill it and I can't do it up properly. And then it's a bit prone to the rain getting in, you know. But this, I don't know if the capacity's larger, but it does look it. It looks pretty cavernous in there, and it comes attached in the inside. There's a net as well. So if you've got some loose vegetables, for example, they could go in that. Keep them separate from the rest of the things. Yeah, definitely getting one of those. I am leaving. Look what I've got. Oh yes, my things aren't in it yet though. I've just been trying to change my, well, I'm trying to get my family card again. I lost a family card about 14 years ago when I was living at my old address, and I've just never managed to get another one. But I've been to customer services and we troubleshooted, or troubleshot, whatever you call it, and eventually, finally, I now have it on like an e-form, and they're going to send one through the post. This says it takes up to 2 weeks. But I have one, yay! I've got it in my Apple wallet, you know. Right, I'm just going to get down by this bench now, and I'm going to put all my shopping in the trolley. So I'm pulling it, not carrying it. My jumper's in there already. Should probably leave that on top, because I'll probably want that to go home, won't I? I think that's the lot. Good. Off to some other shops now. They're over that way, straight ahead. It's slow to open these doors. Here comes a nice big number 9 double-decker bus. By the way, this trolley was so easy to assemble. You unfolded the mechanism, well, the frame, you know, clicked the wheels into place, click, click, they were on. Nothing needed, no screwing or Allen keying or anything. Unvelcro that strap there, the bottom there, and just strap it on. This likewise, this thing velcros, and that velcros onto a bar going across there, and that's it. Job's a good one. Now then, in this little bit here, there's a Lidl, great big Lidl. Not a little, but a big Lidl. And then we got a TUI travel agent. I do use TUI myself from time to time. We've always had good experience. And here we've got a Pure Gym, and then after that we've got a great big B&M. Now I have got a small B&M, not too far from where I live, but I haven't got a great big enormous B&M, so I reckon they might have more stock. So I'm just going to pop in and have a look, see what they've got. Let's go in, yay. I should probably get a trolley, shouldn't I? Because can I get back out that way? Yes. I must say, it feels good to get that weight off my back. There's my rucksack in there. It's worth getting a trolley just so I can have a break from carrying it, to be honest. Look how well stocked this one is, though. Look at it all. Oh, I'm going to be needing to buy cereal again. My daughter's going to be home. She likes this, actually, so I'll just grab one of these. That's £2. It's going to be going in the trolley all the way home, so it'll just be enough to start her off. There's a few people in here. I haven't been in here for absolute years. I used to come in quite a bit when my daughter was doing a sort of after school club not too far from here, so I'd have an hour or so to myself, so I'd come in and have a little mooch around, and it was heaven, you know. So it reminds me of good times. I want nail clippers, believe it or not. They got great big pots in here. Look, £3.50 for one this size. Another make your own Ols one. I don't need any now because I got kitted out with the Asda ones, and the Asda ones were £3 I think, so only slightly dearer in here. There's a big sugar-free section here. Look, these sugar-free biscuits. Pound. I am so thirsty. Look at that water there. It's just, I wanted to jump up and just bite into the bottles and devour that water right now. So quiet. Look, a whole aisle with no people in. I'm gonna have a look down it. It's all chalky stuff, and I've been trying to be restrained, you know, with the old chocolate lately, and I've been a lot better. But it's still nice to know what they've got anyway. Oh, Ruffles. I love Ruffles. 5 little bars there for £1.25. I wonder if the bars have got smaller, the old shrinkflation thing. Probably. I wouldn't like to say. Although mint Kit Kats. Oh, my daughter would love those. I'm going to get those for her. Let's pop those in. I didn't think I was going to start shopping for my daughter till after she got back. I thought, well, she managed for the first day and with what I've got, and then I'll ask her what she wants, but I just can't help myself. I'm looking forward to having her back from uni and just being able to be a mummy again, I suppose. Oh, mind you, that said, I probably shouldn't be feeding her up full of rubbish. It's trying to find the balance between making them happy and doing what's best for them. It's hard to find a balance, I think. I love these. Oh, I absolutely love Jazzies. Oh, Jazzles. Excuse me. I said I loved them and then I got the name wrong. Perhaps they're called Jazzies in some other brand. And perhaps they're, I don't know, I bet they're 89p. I'm not getting them. They got orange ones. No. Do you like orange chocolate? I do not like orange chocolate. Absolutely not. Mint chocolate, yeah. Can go for that, but poof, no, not orange flavour. My boyfriend loves it. I think my daughter does because she likes a Terry's chocolate orange. This whole aisle is pet food and toys for pets. I'm reversing because I don't have a pet. Doing a turn. I'm in the health and beauty section. They've got a big selection of hair dyes there. I'm looking for the nail clip. Oh, I see nail files. This is going to be the place. I feel it in my bones. Do we see nail clippers anywhere? Oh, look, the one blinking thing they haven't got. I'm going to go in Home Bargains after this anyway. They're bound to have them there, aren't they? Unless everybody's cutting their nails right now in the UK and they're going crazy for the nail clippers. Can you sharpen nail clippers? This is my question for you. Nail brushes. My boyfriend would like another nail brush. He wanted 2 and he bought some in. Ow, I keep getting electric shocks off this blinking trolley. It's the second one. Did you hear that? I don't know, it might have been too high pitched for the mic. Yeah, but these are £1.50 for 3, but I don't know if they look a little bit flimsy. I mean, they're probably not flimsy, but I know they've got them in Home Bargains, so I'll get them from Home Bargains. But if you want to know, they're £1.50 for a pack of 3. You've got pink, blue, green and grey by the look of it. Oh, this is so bigger than my local one. I tell you what, whole rugs in this one. Those are £20. I'm scared to touch my trolley now in case I get zapped again. It's not nice. You don't expect it, do you? When it goes zzz, and it gets you. Oh, I could do with some ground coffee. I don't know if they sell it here. I might have gone past it actually because I've gone through the food aisle. I'll go back and have a little look now. This one's got a world food section. I am very happy about this. We certainly don't have this in mine. Got gram flour there. That's made from chickpeas, you know, if you didn't know what gram flour is. High in protein. Look, we've got butter ghee. Nice to make curries with that. I like it. I've got all this chana dal here, £2.49 for that. Oh, it's got noisy in here. £2.79 for the red lentils. Ground cumin. I was thinking I wanted some cumin actually. It's on my shopping list. That's £1 for all that. That's great. I'm pleased about that. Creamed coconut there. What's this then? Vermicelli. Oh look, these are my favourite snack food, chilli and lemon grills. I love them so much. I've never had this one. What's this? Jalapeno grills. Oh, I'm trying not to eat that sort of stuff at the moment though. I'm going to leave it, but they are my favourite. I came looking for coffee, didn't I? Oh, they've got sacks of rice in here, everyday rice. 5 kilograms for £4.49. I'm a basmati girl, really, myself. Right, let's just see if they've got any ground coffee. I've got some instant decaffeinated coffee on order from Amazon. I'll show you that when it comes. I'm not sure which channel I'm going to show it on. I might show it on the daily vlog rather than this one. I haven't decided yet. I've got an Amazon haul to do at some point. I don't know which channel to put it on. If you've got any preference, let me know. Oh, I'm traumatised. I tell you what, I just had my 4th big electric shock off the trolley. I'm not enjoying that. I'm looking for ground coffee, decaffeinated really, because that's what I'm shortest of. They don't have it, but they have got ground caffeinated coffee. It's only £1.29, so I shall get one of those for stocking my cupboard up with. I'm scared to touch this flipping trolley now. I'm in the drink section because I'm blooming thirsty. I just picked myself up a can of Coke Zero. That was 60p, so just have after the next shop. I was scared to touch the trolley, but I kind of want to decharge. Yeah, that's all right. I paid and left. I'm just standing outside. Right opposite me there's a big Home Bargains. There's a giant Iceland food warehouse as well. Time's getting on, you know. I went to Ikea, to the customer services, trying to sort my family Ikea cards out, which I'm glad I've done, but it took a long time. It took quite a few failed attempts to do it and different staff members helping out. So it's eaten up quite a lot of time today, and there's something I want to get on the way from here to Cardiff. I'm going to walk back and there's something I want to buy from a Chinese supermarket, which will all become clear when I do it. So I'm going to pop to Home Bargains now, see if they've got nail clippers and nail brushes, and then head out on foot to the next shop. And this is my view right now, so over there, you can't see it, but behind that tree there's a Home Bargains. Whew, it's gone windy. Anyway, there's the great big Home Bargains, but there, look, my selection of plants outside. Let's head on in. Thank you. I suppose I need a basket, don't I? That means I won't have any hands. Oh, frustrating. Well, maybe I can do both actually, because this one is so much bigger than the other one. Oh yeah, just about. Oh, it's a bit awkward, mind. Haha, look at that arrangement. That is cool. Ah, they have them, and they're very high up. Oh, blimey, stretch them out. I think I'm going to prang something doing that. 79p. Very happy with that. And this is kind of staying on, but I can't put anything in it. It's just going to fall out. It's going to be alright. It's going to be alright, that one thing. Tomato feed. Yeah, the stuff up ahead. Look at that. Planty stuff. One of my viewers on the other channel, I think it was the other channel, I can't remember which channel they said it on, but they advised me to get some plant food for my plants. So I will. I'm not an expert at all on plant food. I know nothing, but they've got tomato plant food, which is £2.49. I'm not just growing tomatoes, so they have got some all-purpose ones. Don't know if they're as good, but I've got different things. I've got lettuce and some spinach and rocket and dill and a courgette plant, some chili plants. Baby bio here, that's £1.99. Apparently the RP is £3.99, so if that's to be believed, that's a good deal. There's this multi-purpose liquid feed. I think that is £1.99. The tomato feed also is £1.99. It's the same brand, Doff. I've got a seaweed one here. Oh, what should I do? Multi-purpose liquid feed. That's £1.99. I'm just going to get that. Right, there we are. Of course, a bit heavy, bit of a weight to lug. Right, I'm going to have to put the camera away now because I have to have that in this different hand now. It's all I want anyway, then I'm going to be off again. Oh, it's gone super windy. Do you know what? I had to pick up the camera to tell you how happy I am holding that, because my other one has had a big split in the handle for a long time, and you know when you're gripping something with a split and you're a bit worried it's going to nip your skin because it's going to sort of, you know, it's moving around a bit with the movement. Moving with the movement, you know what I mean. I think you do anyway. So yeah, it's so comfy to hold. I'm really, really pleased I got this. It was worth the trip for that alone, to be honest, and I've enjoyed myself as well. So I'm going to have a little bit of a walk now. I'm going to walk back to town. I don't know, it's probably about half an hour, 40 minutes walk, something like that, and there is a Chinese supermarket on the way. So somebody called Theo very kindly gifted to me through my Buy Me a Coffee link £20, and he said buy yourself as much mock duck with that as £20 can buy. So let's go and see if we can find some in a Chinese supermarket and see how many tins of that we can get for £20. If you're wondering what that is, it's made from gluten and it's kind of sinewy stuff. It's vegetarian, meat alternative. Oh, thank you very much. I've just been waved across the road whilst vlogging with a massive camera, I know. I'm not embarrassed anymore. What was I saying? Yeah, so it's made from gluten and it's like a fake meat, a meat alternative, but it is actually high in protein. So there we are. Right, let's go find some. Oof. It's gone so windy. Oh, here comes another big gust. There's Ikea up ahead still, look. I have walked, I'm just outside my favourite vegetarian restaurant ever. I'll put the address on the screen because I can't remember it off the top of my head. It's Indian and it's flipping amazing. You just have a whole book of options that are vegetarian, and I tell you what, when you're a vegetarian, you're not used to that. Generally it's usually like a lasagna, veggie lasagna or something, or 5-bean chili with rice. Anyway, opposite that, just looking over the road here, I don't know if I want to film in it, I'll see how I feel when I get in there, but this Chinese groceries shop, Man Fung store, I'm going to pop in here so if I can get some mock duck. There you have it, £2.10. Right, so I'm going to work out how many I can have. It's going to be about 10, isn't it? I'm back home now. I spent £30.80 in the Chinese shop in the end. I had a very good time in there. So I got 10 cans. Now 8 of them are mock duck, which is this stuff, and 2 of them are the mock abalone. It's the same sort of stuff, it's just a slightly different texture really. So I spent £20.50 on those tins in total, so I went over by 50p, but I don't mind that at all. I also stocked up my Kikkoman soy sauce. There's a litre there, that was £7.50, and if you know the price of those little ones, that does work out more economical. I also, what was this one? This was £2.80 I think for this one, and that's deep fried tofu. It's ready to eat. You can just crack it open and work your way through it. So I was scoffing that on the train whilst doing some editing on the way back. I am very happy with my trolley. So easy to pull compared to the other thing. Oh, I got one more thing in Home Bargains that I didn't film, because I turned the camera off and then it was kind of on the way to till. You know what it's like? Something always catches you, doesn't it? So the freeze pops, I absolutely love them. I've got to be honest, I quite often have one after a meal. So there we are. That was, I think it was 99p. Don't quote me on that, but it was about that price. I really like the strawberry and the red cherry. Least favourite, lemon and lime. Also love blue raspberry. So there we are. What a child I am. Thank you very much for watching today's video. I also have a day in the life vlog as well. If you're interested in watching that, I'll leave a link to that on the end screen here somewhere, and one of the most recent videos, so you can check that out if you're interested. If you'd like to watch more from this channel, do feel free to subscribe to this channel, and I'll pop a playlist up here of some past shopping vlogs that I've done, just in case you'd like to watch some more videos from me. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!